Okay, here we go. Welcome back yet again, friends, strangers, enemies. We are here with more Trauma Center Under the Knife, and yeah, we had a couple of technical difficulties to begin with there, but yeah. Going to be doing more of this now. Bear with me for just a moment. Now the kick chat is gone. I do not know why the kick chat is gone. Okay, close dockable window. Can you please work this time? There we go. Okay, now that's available. Yeah, last time we left off, we ended up starting an operation on... what was her name? Sybil? Yeah, we're continuing that this time around. And I just realized that my headphones are on the wrong way. Like, already cocking things up this early in. We're only 3 minutes in. Paging Dr. Blood, welcome to the stream, Jedi Otter. How you doing? Without further to say on the matter, let us jump back into this. We're going to be operating on Sybil. It never ends. How's Dr. Myers doing? It's guilt, Derek. You'll need to operate immediately. And there's a fly. We found a needle in her leg. They must have injected it somehow. Which strain is it? We don't know. It must be a new strain. Another one? Victor's analyzing it right now. We'll start when he gets back to us. Understood. Tell me what's going on, Angie. Huh? I'm sorry. It's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. We should prep for operation, Doctor. You watched an episode of Rick and Morty? Wait, that thing's still ongoing? I thought it was done already. I checked the files, and it looks like we've got a 97% match. This one's fibrous, which basically means it's a pain in the ass. You'll need to operate right away. Huh? You haven't explained how to operate on this fibrous thing. I'll explain it later after you open her up. Come on, hurry. And as soon as that thing gets in her body, it goes right for the heart. And once it gets there, she's history. Find it yet? There's something in her stomach near the small intestine. Sounds about right. It's quick, so we'll have to hurry. Okay, then let's start. If anything happens to her, Delphi will answer for this. Hurry, Doctor, there's no time to lose. I see lacerations, but this seems different from the Kariki. We can't ignore those wounds. Stitch them up, Derek.
Doctor! Derek.
Okay, those ones aren't coming out just yet.
Doctor! What are you doing? sleeping. Derek. What are you doing?
I hope this next one isn't the heart, because if it is, she's gonna be dead. Which means I'm gonna have to use the healing touch a hell of a lot faster. Oh wait, hang on.
We're running out of time. Well done.
Alright, extraction complete. Good job, Dr. Styles. I was so worried. I think Sybil is safe now.
Not half bad.
Pretty good. Looks like we still have an anesthesiologist. I'm not sure we could have found a replacement anyway. A replacement? How could you talk about her that way? Dr. Myers is a very skilled doctor. I don't think anyone could have taken her place at Caduceus. I'm simply relieved that my colleague is okay. That wasn't easy.
Good work, Doctor.
We did it, Dr. Styles. You handled things very well. You did well, Derek. I had to save her. We couldn't let anything happen to one of our best doctors. And I couldn't let my brother down either. So, is that picture worth Sybil risking her life? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Let's see. Well, he's very handsome. Huh? I remember that face. I've seen him before. Blackwell. That's Professor Blackwell. He went missing around 10 years ago. Are you sure? Yes, he was studying immunology. For his disappearance, he was a big-name scientist. But could that really be him? There's no doubt about it. That man is Kenneth Blackwell. Angie? Blackwell disappeared 13 years ago, leaving a wife and daughter behind. He's my father. Well, thank God we saved Sybil. Hey, welcome to stream, woo-woo person. How you doing? What I'm about to tell you does not leave this room. We found Professor Blackwell. He's up north in Santa Balbo. What's he doing up there? He's apparently hiding at the IDOF Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. The FBI has been watching him since late yesterday. Do you think IDOF is sheltering Blackwell then? The question is whether or not they know they're sheltering him. I doubt the regular employees even know he's there. Or what kind of research he could be doing. They're going to raid the lab? Yes, tomorrow. To reduce the risk of another guilt outbreak, they asked for our help. Then we're sending Derek in with them? That's really our only option. Can you accept the risk, Derek? Of course. But there might be one problem. What's that? I think he's referring to Angie. She has much experience with guilt as Derek does. But all things considered, taking her might not be a good idea. Don't worry, I'll arrange for someone else to assist you. I understand, sir. But is there something else? I don't think Angie's going to like that. I mean, they're going in after her father. If I were in Angie's place, I'd want to see the truth for myself. It's a conflict of interest that could compromise the mission. It might be painful for her, but still. Excuse me. Angie, you were listening? You shouldn't be eavesdropping. I'm sorry, but I can make my own decisions. Did you stop to think about how I might feel about this? I'm not a child. I deserve a choice at least. You could watch them arrest your own father? Derek's right. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. Let her go. Angie may be just an assistant, but she's a lot stronger than me. I don't think I could have completed all those operations without her. What should we do, sir? Let her go. I doubt we could even find a suitable replacement. And sending Styles in without an assistant is foolish. Thank you. No Angie means no operation. I want Angie. Yeah, Angie's great. I heard what you said back there, but are you going to be okay? Thank you for supporting me, Dr. Styles. I'll be alright. But so much has happened over the past few days. More than anything, I just want to know the truth. I need to find out for myself. I'll ask Father why he joined Delphi. My father disappeared right before I entered elementary school. He simply vanished. Nobody had any idea what happened to him. There were times I hated my father, and I'd ask Mom why he left us. But she never had an answer. Even after all that, I found it hard not to respect him. Nobody ever had anything bad to say about my father. He's the reason I started studying medicine in the first place. I'm sorry about this, Angie. I never thought my father could be involved in something like this. Was all my hard work for nothing? I'm sorry. I'll be fine tomorrow. But today, I can't help it. I'm so sorry. Angie. We've just received some breaking news. Local police have cornered off the IDOF research facility. This investigation may be linked to the recent bioterrorist activities. Investigators are now entering the building, and will return with more details as soon as they become available. Stay tuned to channel. So it begins. I wish we could have sent more than one doctor. Eager to try the redeems, but you don't want to spam? By all means, go ahead. Just try to use them sparingly. Well, we have patients here that still need help. Good luck, Derek. IDOF Pharmaceutical Research. We have a biohazard here, guys. If you don't have protective gear, you'll need to get the hell out of this area. I can't believe this. That's the one that you picked, huh? That researcher, he's infected with guilt. Get the anesthesia ready. We'll need to operate immediately. Yes, doctor. I'm a doctor. Do you understand? I'm here to help. Forget about me. I'm already dead. Those bastards, they betrayed us. But the professor... Is that Ryuji defending Sophia? Yep, that's the one. Calm down. Try to conserve your strength. Help Professor Blackwell. He doesn't deserve to die like that. His vitals are dropping fast. What should we do? If we don't operate right away, he's going to die. I'm going to administer painkillers. Hang in there. No, save the professor. Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
Beep boop.
The anesthesia is working. Get a table ready. Right away. I contacted headquarters, but there seems to be no matching data.
Beep boop.
Really liking that beep boop, huh?
Beep boop.
You see, that's what I was talking about with spamming. Like, use it sparingly. I see, guess we'll be going in blind again. This almost seems like it was planned. What do you mean? How could the researchers accidentally release guilt? They know how dangerous it is. They created it. Do you think they infected themselves to hide the evidence? One more? Sure, go for it. That doesn't sound right either. Delphi seems to have a weird preoccupation with... preoccupation with death, but...
Beep boop.
I don't think they would actually encourage suicide. Sorry, never mind. We need to concentrate on the patient. Let's begin the operation. Would I place somebody's brain into a robot? I don't know. Depends on the circumstance. For real, one more time? Yeah, go for it. He said something about saving my father. I don't understand. Is my father a terrorist?
Let's begin.
Let's begin, Doctor. I want to find out what he meant. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Doctor. 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 Vitals dropping.
My father really have designed this guild? What's he trying to do? That was a strange guilt, but at least we know how to handle it now. The laser is effective, so treatment is actually pretty simple. It was probably still in development when the authorities located this
Nice
laboratory.
work, Dr. Styles.
So we found it just in time. Good work, Dr. Styles. 10,000 points? What's that? Are you referring to the Ayaya? You'll just have to earn the points to find out. What does Angie get mad? Or why does Angie, when getting mad, look like she's about to clock me? Well, the patient's life is at risk. The police are moving him to Caduceus. Good. He kept asking us to save Professor Blackwell. Then my father really is here. He must be further inside. Let's go, Angie. Okay. IDOTH Research Lab. Professor? Who are you? I'm Doctor from Caduceus. You're going to be okay, sir. We need to operate immediately. Please don't resist. I think you're confused, but no matter. It's too late. That isn't true. We saved your colleagues, and we could save you. Have I played TMNT Shredder's Revenge? Nope, I haven't played any TMNT games. Is it when some anime girl goes "Aia" twice? Not exactly. Yes, I was disappointed about how quickly you stopped my guilt. You found ways to treat all 6 strains. You've definitely proven your surgical ability, but the guilt inside me is unlike anything you've seen. Now that the Savato is completed, the facility means nothing. So, I'm ending it all before Delphi can. Go. A pathetic sinner like me isn't worth saving. I'm a doctor. Helping people fight off diseases is my job. You could worry about sin after I save your life. None of us are allowed to die. It's exactly what he said. But that doesn't matter. I've made my choice. Why did you create guilt? You threw away your reputation, your life, even your family. Why, Father? Angie, I was afraid that was you. I wanted to die so you'd never find out about this. Just tell me why. Angela Blackwell's father died 13 years ago. I'm just a ghost. Please, let me pass on. You can't do this. Is this the kind of father you want? It's my job to help people, and I'll do it proudly. I refuse to watch you die. As you wish. But you cannot defeat death. It is not of this world. Begin anesthesia. We'll start operating as soon as it takes effect. Get ready, Angie. The chiral reaction seemed to be coming from his abdomen. The spectral analysis indicates that it's the same type of guilt as before. Angie. I saw a lot of my father's back. I can still see him sitting at his desk in the study. If I tried to speak with him, he'd say he was too busy. His own daughter, and he wouldn't even turn around to face me. And then he left us. He turned his back on us once and for all. Was this what he left us for? Was this worth abandoning his own family? He abandoned us, but he's still my father. Please save him, Doctor. You have a lot to answer for, Professor Blackwell. Those are sins you'll have to deal with yourself. But first, you need to survive this. I won't let you die. Can you hug Angie? Yeah, she needs a hug. Judging by the data we found, this strain is called Savato. It's most likely the final type of guilt.
Let's begin.
Let's get started. This is Savato. How could my father create such a thing? Doctor, attack the center once it's... the center one, it's causing all this.
What the? Doctor.
We just received Dr. Nigel's analysis. I'll read it. Essentially, the web directly nullifies the victim's heartbeat. It steals the pulse to create energy for its own uses. So basically, Savato is a parasitic form of death itself. At the moment, I can't think of any way to actually stop it. There's no way to stop it? But we might have one possible countermeasure. Depends on the energy from the web, so if we destroy that... Doctor, destroy the web, it could be our only chance. Yes, it worked. Wait, what happened to the scalpel? I don't know. When I touched the thread, it started to melt. I brought spares, though. Grab some from the supply box. We'll just have to deal with it. Let's keep cutting. Let's keep cutting, Doctor. Don't want to use the healing touch just yet, because I feel like I'm gonna need that later, but, I honestly think I'm gonna fail this anyway, since there's only 3 minutes left. Yeah, no shit. He's gonna die. There's no way we're gonna be able to do this in another 20 seconds.
Let's begin.
Hey, welcome to Stream Titan. How you doing?
What the?
Okay, I think I figured out the pattern now. Yeah, cut 2 of those, go up to the laser, then cut another 2. Come on.
Doctor. Vitals dropping. Doctor.
Destroyed the Savato webbing. I think that did it. Oh no, it's absorbing the smaller guilt bodies. There's another report. There's another report from Victor. Oh, welcome to stream, Shiro. Sorry, I didn't see you tune in. I was kind of trying to focus on saving this prick. Why are there spiders on this patient's heart? What sick person put a spider in a patient's heart? You want the names? You want their ass arrested? They need jail. This dipshit who I'm operating on infected himself. The web is destroyed, it can't continue absorbing energy. That should allow you to neutralize the corrosive, protective layer. Oh, you son of a whore! Looks like it's working. Pretty good, Derek. Victor, Chief, when did you get here? We rushed over to give you this. It's medicine for this Vato. Researcher said, or the researcher you saved helped us design a necessary serum. He collapsed right after that, but hey, we got what we wanted. I guarantee this will work, though. Inject it into the guild. Of course, we're gonna need to stop it again first. Yeah, he's gonna die again. 6 seconds, all these different wounds to suture. Yeah. Hands cramping up from that. Gotta, yeah, this is gonna be a pain. If I end up failing this again, I may see if I can enable cheats somehow. So instead of just laying into the laser, maybe I should see about just clicking. Son of a bitch! The vitals are 0. How the fuck is this... Okay, that was a delay, and also, we're gonna see if we can do cheats on this. Because I don't want to be fucking around with that all night. Do we have anything for cheats? Hang on a sec. Da, 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 da. Let's see, let's see. Let's see if this works. I tried to enable a cheat that'll allow me for, like, infinite time, so, I don't run out of time. Like, that's, I don't think that's too ludicrous of a thing.
Let's begin.
And the clock's still running. Hang on. It's not fucking working. And it still doesn't work. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for, like, infinite health or anything just yet, but freezing the time limit, that should give me the edge that I need. Was that you that just buzzed me, person? I'm kind of in the middle of this, so I can't really look at that. Whatever it is. Yeah, now that it's on a pause stream, let's take a look. Oh, just my ex messaging me. What game is this? This is Trauma Center Under the Knife. like the fact that this laser isn't leaving any wounds on the heart. That would have been a problem in previous operations. I'm also very glad I got that freeze time sheet to work as well. Well, here we go. One more go at it, and then we'll have saved the poor bastard. Son of a bitch! That motherfucker isn't a poor bastard. He made Angie sad, and he made her cry. If you were there in the game, you'd clock him upside, or clock him in his medical bed while Styles is in mid-surgery. Eight minutes, not bad. You're timing to see if I could actually do it in 10 minutes, even with frozen time.
Let's begin.
We may have to add more cheats if this doesn't work out. guess I don't need to worry about that laser lingering anywhere too long if the heart's immune to it for this level.
Vitals dropping. Doctor.
Ah, man, my fucking wrist hurts. Yeah, this arm is gonna be fucked. Oh, come on, those goddamn things that can combine. Okay, good, we got them. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Welcome to the stream, Lunchbox. You have not tried the DS version, you did have the Wii version. Believe it or not, I beat this without an emulator years ago on the DS and without cheats. We're cheating this time. My goddamn arm is cramped from, using this fucking mouse, and, yeah. Yeah, we're giving this guy infinite health. Sometimes you just gotta cheat. Yeah, this one, I'm not stressing myself over this. This is, technically, I'm not even supposed to be streaming tonight. The only reason I'm doing this tonight is because I, kinda want to get through this game.
Let's begin.
Will Mina Asahiro bartending help? I don't know about that, Ubu person. I am going to have to ice my wrist later, though.
Doctor,
Also, I hope that new code took. I guess we'll find out when his heart rate starts going down. If it goes anywhere below 80, then I'll know that the cheat didn't work. Okay, yeah, the cheat code didn't take. We're gonna have to look at that again. There we go. How many people played this and were like, yeah, I'll be a surgeon. Definitely not me. Like, always wanted to be on the more artistic side or creating games like this, but never made me want to become a surgeon. My cousin played a older surgery game on Windows XP, and she ended up becoming a doctor. So I guess it's plausible for some people out there, but me, not so much. So I'm curious, how does the Wii one operate? Is that kind of janky with the Wii remote, or is it simple? Was it a game, anime, manga, etc.? What made me want to do art? I always liked drawing when I was a kid. got into sculptures. But, I was discouraged by both teachers and parents alike. Everybody was convinced that art was a waste of time, oh, you should be doing something real, and eventually I ended up just feeling like, okay, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna coast through life, just exist as long as I can, and then just ultimately end it. But I told people for the longest time, oh, I want to become a cop, I want to become a cop. The main reason I even chose that was because of Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, but I was like, yeah, cop, and they were like, oh, okay, you finally picked something real, and yeah, that was the story that I stuck with for the longest time, how even I ended up believing that lie. Like, I was set up to fail. So I'm hoping that eventually this ends up going somewhere, like my streaming, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to have the funds to fund my own game, or manga, or series, or something. The Wii one is hella jank, motion control works 70% of the time. I was thinking about doing the Wii one on the channel eventually, but does it have any quality of life improvements at all? Like, story, voice acting, any of that? Because Trauma Center Under the Knife, that is just like a copy and paste of this game, right? Oh wait, but you said you didn't play the DS one though, did you? Alright, here we go. I just had to use the healing touch twice to slow everything down again. Had I done that from the beginning, I wouldn't have killed this guy. No disease is incurable. I'll never accept that. To be honest, you found the Wii one more fun, but you think the DS version is blatantly a better game. Welcome to the stream, Echo Thunderbolt. How you doing? Chiral reaction has disappeared. Dad, we did it. Dr. Styles saved you. Thank you, Derek. Thank you so much. You know what? Fuck the antibiotics. This asshole doesn't deserve it. He made Angie cry, so he could just put the blood under the gauze. Looks like we finally won the war against guilt. It's over. Took you long enough, Styles, but you earned that healing touch. I'm proud to be your assistant.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
And I'm proud of you, Dr. Styles. Great, now Angie can legally kill him again. I didn't cry. Yesterday you said I was much stronger than you. So I forced myself not to cry. I'm your assistant, Dr. Styles. And an assistant has to support her doctor. Thank you for allowing me to see my father again. I'm proud of you, Angie. Doctor, let's carry him out. It's finally over. Okay, I think this one you have to, like, cure all different strains of guilt, and then you win. Delphi Base of Operations. Attention all units, this is headquarters. The doctors are on board, requesting update on the guilt status. We'll be moving in soon, Dr. Styles. Are you ready? I think so. It should be just like that simulation, right? Yes, sir. What about the girl? I'm ready. Are you scared? I'm fine. I could probably handle anything at this point. Are you still seasick, Doctor? No. I can't feel it anymore. Probably nerves. 3 days ago. Professor Blackwell has accepted all charges and is testifying. Thankfully, he also shed some light on the Delphi organization. They operate offshore from a large marine vessel. That's why we were unable to track them down. We informed the British Navy, and it wasn't long before they located a suspicious ship. The UN just granted them permission to clear it out. But Delphi's base is sure to be stocked with biochemical weapons. They asked that we dispatch a guild specialist to assist them. Everyone we asked refused, though. What about you, Derek? You were the last one on the list. You've already done enough. We won't force you to accept. But you might be our only hope. If I don't go, we could lose our chance to exterminate guilt. I'll do whatever I have to. If there's a disease, then it's my job to stop it. I'm going. You're right. It's almost time. Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Don't worry about me, Dr. Miller. I apologize for sending a doctor to a place like this. I'm here because you needed a doctor. Someone has to stop guilt. That's reassuring. While you're on board, I'll have to be back here giving orders. I'll trust your judgment out there. My soldiers are yours to command. I understand. I'll be sure to let you know if anything happens. Attention 7th Division. We have reports of guilt in the stern. 4th Division has secured the area. Move in. I repeat, move in. This is 2nd Lieutenant Hughes. 7th Division is approaching. Follow me, Styles. Thompson. Understood. Let's go. Good luck. You're the only chance we've got. Advanced troop report. This is Lieutenant Hughes. The doctors are in transit. All troops report to the stern. Over and out. It's this way, Doctor. Follow me. Understood. Angie, stay close and keep an eye out. Okay. Blackwell said they use human subjects in their guilt research. It's sickening. In order to culture the guilt samples effectively, they needed young tissue, children. They kidnapped them from all around the world. How could they use innocent children like that? They're terrorists! What do you mean, how? They're scumbags. They don't have morals. Dear God. Those bastards. They're just children. They're being used as incubators for guilt. We have to save them. Angie, get ready to operate. Yes, sir. You're not gonna operate here, are you? That's exactly what we're gonna do. Something's written under the console, or written on this console. Sinner 1. What's this for? Were they trying to justify all of this somehow? It's still just murder. It's ridiculous. When I think of how many people died because of this nonsense, let's show them that their guilt has no place in our world. That's the plan. Spectral analysis just arrived. It's definitely Kiriaki.
Let's begin.
We are going to turn the cheats off for this one. At least the, yeah, at least the, heart rate one, anyway. we're not gonna use that heart rate one again until we have to go up against that Sabato, or whatever it's called. Time limit I'm keeping up because I just... no time limits. Never liked time limits on anything. Okay, these things are moving much faster than the other ones. Well, we just killed an infant. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, this kid's dead. Supposed to be the simplest out of the guild.
Let's begin.
Strains like this. I shouldn't have failed that horribly. Thank you, person. This is nuts. Alright, we're gonna have to turn that infinite health back on. This... I don't know how the fuck I did this on the DS back in the day without cheats. Okay, you know what? No.
Vitals dropping. Let's begin.
Will I use a stylus? Will you use a stylus pen? So, yeah, that's probably easier than the mouse. reaction is negative. Guilt has been eradicated. Treat the remaining wounds. Okay, yeah. Let's not let an infant die on us now. Still remember the day we first encountered guilt. That day changed all our lives forever, didn't it? These children deserve to have memories, good and bad. Let's go. Excuse me. Take the child, Lieutenant. Be careful, he's still really weak. I understand, sir. I can't believe it. They're amazing. This looks like the main research and development area. They use the innocence of these kids for their own twisted ideals. Doctor, it's another child. I see him. I still don't understand why Blackwell joined Delphi. He already had respect, money, and a family. It doesn't make sense. He didn't have a choice. Delphi only tested on children with a specific DNA composition. Angie has that DNA pattern. Do you understand what I'm saying? They held Angie hostage? It certainly worked. He had to help them in order to save his daughter's life. Any parent would have done the same. But another child was sacrificed in his daughter's place. He had to live with that guilt, and it ate him alive. That's terrible. I found him. Are you ready, Angie? We'll have to work quickly. Help me carry him down. Spectral analysis complete. It's Deftra. Patient is unconscious, but I'm sure it'll still be painful. Be careful. Beginning the operation. This must be the Deftra subject. It's the same guilt Amy had.
Let's begin.
Hurry up, Styles. We have to save the poor child.
Doctor,
Finish treating first area. Hang in there. Oh, wait, now we gotta deal with 2 more of them, don't we? Or 4 more, rather.
Doctor.
You weren't expecting me to be streaming again? Welcome to the stream, Aruka... sorry. Aruka's VT. Yeah, I originally wasn't going to, but I kinda wanted to finish this game up. And we are having to finish it up with cheats, because my wrist is really sore from using this mouse. And, yeah. You caught a shiny, you're in... okay. Yeah, I still need to, see about doing something about those ads. I think you're moving even faster. Great work, Dr. Styles. We've operated on a lot of guilt victims together. I hope that after today, we never have to operate on one again. You're getting a Superman movie ad when I getting that WB money. Welcome to the stream, Son of the Empire. Thank you for the raid, and, yep, Keith Dinosaur Boy, knew you were gonna be here. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Lieutenant, here's the next child. We need to get him out of here. Roger that, Doctor. We need more antibiotic gel, and we're out of blankets. Got it. We'll continue searching for the other kids. Police explained everything. I know why my father joined Delphi. Angie, he was only trying to... What he did was unforgivable. I understand that better than anyone else can. I can blame people for hating my father, or I can't blame people for hating my father. Half of his sin is my responsibility. Delphi is responsible for that. It had nothing to do with you. No, not since father made his decision. How could he do something like that, just to save my life? Another child died in my place, and I have to live with it. These children deserve to be more than test patients for guilt. They deserve real lives back, or with their families. Welcome back, Arcas. Anyway, like I was saying before you ended up getting stuck in ads, wasn't originally planning on streaming tonight, but I wanted to finish this up. And also, we unfortunately have to cheat for this one, because, damn wrist is fucking sore from using the mouse since I'm playing on an emulator, and yeah, some of these final bosses in this game are very, very unreasonable. This probably would be easier if I was playing it on the DS, but Unfortunately, I cannot figure out how to get that firmware to work. This child could have been me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my father was such a fool. You can make it up to them, Angie, and I'm here to help. Let's get started. Doctor, any one of these children could have been me instead. I'll be here to support you. We have to save them.
Doctor.
You see, this fucking thing right here, this thing shows up early on in the game, and it's still obnoxious to deal with. This alone right here is justified, me having cheats on.
Doctor.
See? Yeah, that happens. Oh my god. Ah, my fucking fingers. With the mouse-like nature of the Switch 2 Joy-Con, you hope it's a sign we'll get Trauma Center back again, even if it's just a remaster. Welcome to the stream, Baito Art. How you doing? I saw as an Angie are operating in the ocean, you continuously slugging Angie's dad in the back at the hospital. Ah, goddamn these fingers. My fucking wrist. I don't think I'm gonna be able to operate my mouse later on tonight when I do my leisure gaming. Anybody who's judging me for having cheats on at this moment can fucking eat me. Am I a licensed doctor? No, I'm obviously not. I may actually need to step away in a moment or two. This hand needs a break. And healing touch is already wasted. Probably have to see about adding a infinite healing touch to get through this as well. Alright, that's it. We're adding infinite healing touch. But fuck this. We're probably gonna have to run out the clock before I could get this to work. Excuse me. Considering I already used the damn thing. So you know what? Let's kill the child, hack him up, blast him with the laser, just let him die, then we'll restart.
Vitals dropping.
God damn, is that a pain. Even with cheats on, that thing's fucking annoying.
Good work, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Styles. The nightmare is almost over. Yeah, thankfully. Beep boop to you too, person. Oh yeah, you may appreciate that, Arcos VT. Got, Futaba's beep boop as a redeem for only, 1 bloodstone. Go nuts! We're ready for the next child. There'll be more, right? Oh, you have it too? Nice. Yeah, I just found out how to do, audio and video redeems today, so I, added a couple of Persona ones. Yeah, let's see, what are the other ones I have? We got Beep Boop, we got, Ryuji cussing out the voice from, Scramble, we got, Jack Frost here laughing. I was going to add another one, I can't remember what it was, but, it wouldn't work for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the, Hee-Ho, like, barrage with, like, the multiple Jack Frosts. Yeah, that one didn't work for whatever reason, so I'm gonna have to mess around with that later. I was just thinking about my daughter's first cold. I would have done anything to make her feel better. I think I'm starting to understand why you two are risking your lives. Go on, hurry, the next child needs you. Okay, this is the 4th one. Yep, 4th sin. So there should only be 3 more after this, I think. Makoto is considered the beep boop, but Makoto is the true beep boop. Huh? I think you meant to say Futaba instead of Makoto for one of those. Yeah, Futaba's the true beep boop, right? Wish there was time to take a break. Are you okay, Doctor? Yeah, I'll be alright. Come on, you're a doctor. Just keep working. It turns out IDOF International was just a front for Delphi. How's that possible? IDOF Pharmaceuticals was a strong proponent of worldwide genetic research. Makes perfect sense to me. They certainly had the financial backing. Money was no object. Publicly, they were a legitimate business while they sponsored medical terrorism behind the scenes. IDOF allowed them funding and opportunity to spread their dogma. What about Futaba and Makoto? Oh, we're just talking about Beep Boop. Who's behind all this? Delphi's leader has managed to keep his identity a secret. He's European, supposedly, but we don't know that for sure. He calls himself Adam. He has to be on the ship somewhere. These are really annoying. You mean that weird writing? I think it's Delphi propaganda. A time to accept death. Death is never the answer. I wonder if we're looking at it the wrong way. Professor Blackwell couldn't accept your death, but I think he agreed with Delphi to at least to some extent. Can't fucking talk. You're saying death has value? No, but there are some people who can't find meaning in life. We believe that everyone needs help from doctors. But maybe that's human nature. Maybe everyone wants to feel needed. We shouldn't assume that we have all the answers. I'm a doctor. That means I've chosen life over death. So, if I find someone who needs my help, I'll help them. That's it. Get ready for the operation. Even if my life was full of pain, and dying could end my suffering, I would still choose to live. That's how our patients feel. It's why they depend on us.
Doctor.
Oh, this one. This one isn't that bad, honestly. mean, it's not bad anyway, because we have cheats on. Yeah, were we playing this legitly, this one wouldn't be as bad as that fucking, whatever the last one was called, I kinda forgot. Tari's poison is no match for our medicine. Let's finish treating the child's wounds so we can close him up. Alright, so we just have that one that was the, Director's Disease and then the Devil one again, I think. Whatever that one was called, Savato or Salvato, or whatever the fuck it's called. Satavo, I think, actually. Another successful operation. The war is almost over. Let's keep fighting, Doctor. We did it. Where are we transporting these children to? The Navy's taking them back to Caduceus, Europe. Dr. Miller will make sure that they're returned to their families. Well, let's just hope that their parents took DNA tests, because if there's nothing in the system, they won't be able to match it with anything. Status report, sir. Most of the vessel is under our control. Backup will arrive shortly to secure the area as well. Understood. Can you tell them to hold off on the backup for now? That might be a bad idea. What if something happens? We're still treating patients in here. I don't want our operating room turning into a war zone. Good thinking. Delphi tried to manipulate life and death. They wanted to rule over the empty world as gods of nothingness. Doctors may help their patients stay alive, but that decision isn't ours to make. Only the patient has a right to decide between life and death. We've reached a point where we can do more than just treat disease. We could read genetics to detect an illness long before symptoms appear. Put it simply, we have the ability to control life. But a person's life is much different from his or her lifespan. We don't just keep people alive, we give them their lives back. That's what Richard believed. I found the 5th child. Okay, I'm on my way. This is Peptine. You remember how to treat it, don't you? Of course. I couldn't forget that. This child needs our help, so let's get started, Angie. Ready when you are. Let's start the operation. We lost Secretary Anderson to this strain of guilt. Dr. Nigel locked himself away in the lab for days after that. He wanted to perfect the Pempty treatment. Still don't know how to say some of these words. What we brought today is a drastic improvement over the original. If we don't save this child, the victor might never forgive us. Let's begin. We won't let Secretary Anderson's death be in vain. And it's coming back. Yeah.
Doctor.
Was Amy the girl who wanted to take her life, but Styles made her want to live? No, Amy was, what the hell's his name? Derek's friend's sister. The one who wanted to kill herself was, what the hell was her name? I think it was, Rika, right? Or Rita? Yeah, I think it was Rita.
Doctor.
Vitals are stable. The child's gonna make it. I'm sure Dr. Nigel will be relieved to hear about
Nice
this.
work, Dr.
There should only be 2 more children. We're almost finished. Wait, what the hell was the second one if the... Oh wait, is it the one with the small spiders, then the one with the large one? I don't remember there being another strain before that. Oh wait, no, I remember now. The one that we worked on with Sybil. Yeah, that little bastard. That should be easy enough if we use the healing touch. Sir, we just received word from Major Miller. They're allocating a transport plane for the children. Thank goodness. The UN isn't too happy. The planes are supposed to be for VIPs only. Fuck the VIPs, you gotta save some kids here, man. Thank Dr. Miller for us. It's good to have him on our side. Nice redeem, woo-woo person. Dr. Styles, these children each have a different strain of guilt. That suggests that there should be 2 more. Can you make it? I'll be fine. I can't let everyone down now. It's rough being the best there is, huh? You get all the rough jobs. Even if I had the healing touch, I think I'd recommend you for this. You have a gift, Derek. Use it. You wonder if there's a bad ending to this game? There isn't. Yeah, Amy was this guy's sister. I don't remember what his name is, though. I heard you're on your way to wipe Delphi off the map. Man, you're unbelievable. Walking on the battlefield with a scalpel. We're all pulling for you, buddy. Good luck. Hello, Derek. This is Greg Castle from Hope Hospital. Or Casal. Sydney told me that you're helping the Navy raid Delphi headquarters. I wanted to wish you luck. Haha, you've become quite a daredevil, Dr. Styles. Remember, stay calm and work quickly, just like always. I never thought I'd have to operate in a situation like this. But you're here now, Dr. Styles, with patients to treat. There's only one thing you can do. I know, Angie. We're going to finish what we came here to do. These children must have homes. They should not be playing, or they should be playing at home, not trapped in this lab. Don't worry, Angie. Once we stop guilt, they can go back to where they belong. This ends today. Each guilt is kept dormant inside these children for testing. The only reason they're alive is to nurture that terrible disease. If we left them here, I'm sure Delphi would keep them alive. But what kind of life would that be? I want to give these children a chance to find happiness. Please begin the procedure, Doctor. Would be cool though. Remember the doctor at the start saying not to use the healing touch a lot because it gives the major strain to the body. Maybe a bad ending for the game could be Styles dies in the end for straining his body too much. No, to my knowledge, that is not a thing. Operation's complete and the child is safe, thank goodness. I hope he has a better life from here on out. You're saying could be interesting, not Styles dying, you mean in having a bad ending? Maybe they have that for some of the sequels. Are you feeling side effects from the healing touch? You're checking up on me now? I'm fine. Is there anything on your mind? Only the patients. I think you'll be okay. Okay, one more and then we bring an end to it. And then we'll see about raiding, what's her name? Sanuki. Come in, base camp. Come in. The sixth child is in our custody. We believe there's one left, but Dr. Styles seems fatigued. We may need to take a break. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. We're starting the final procedure. should be thankful that Dr. Styles arrived when he did. There's not much an old man like me could do in this situation. It's the young who build our future. Good luck, Derek. Do you ever regret becoming a doctor, Derek? I don't. I used to feel responsible for the death of a loved one, but I'd never regret my decision. You can do this. It's why you became a doctor in the first place. I want to atone for my father's sins. But that's not really why I came. I wanted to be here for you. Don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it like that. Sure you didn't, Angie. Sure you didn't. You said that you wanted to become a doctor I would be proud of. Well, I'm proud of you, Derek. And I'll be watching your back, no matter where we have to go. I won't run away as long as I can fight by your side. You dig me. Why are you smiling? I'm sorry, I'm just happy. Because the children are gonna be alright? Kind of, I'm just glad I became a doctor. My dad died a long time ago from a disease that was incurable. There was really nothing they could do back then. That's why. I know these doctors tried everything they could to save him. In the end, my dad still died. Oh! 200 followers, groovy. Thank you for the follows, whoever is following. I appreciate it greatly. The doctor still learned a lot from treating his disease. There's a cure for it now. Doctors and patients fighting together, side by side. It's just like Secretary Anderson or my dad. We're here today, fighting against a new disease called guilt. Because people sacrifice their lives for the sake of medicine. Dr. Styles, we located the last child. Come on, Angie, we can stop guilt once and for all. I've come to understand what people feel as they battle with disease. If I focus on that, I could use my skills to help them. So, I won't lose sight of that. It doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. I'll always be a doctor. Doctors and patients are fighting together, side by side. I think that's true no matter what the circumstances are. People always choose to go on living. That's why doctors exist. Medical science is always changing and adapting, just like history. I'm sure people in the future will look back and see guilt as just another part of that history. A footnote. I cannot feel my fingertips right now. That is bad. Would I like to do a Futaba art collab? I'm not that great at art, but, I am open to collabs down the line. I'm not sure if you were here when I said this earlier, but I wanted to be an artist for the longest time, but I was heavily discouraged by a lot of people, so I kind of ended up giving up on that dream, going complacent. Then when I tried to get back into it, I struggled pretty greatly. Maybe you could teach me how to draw. Not really a collab, but just come and supervise a top picture via chat. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I was gonna say, my art skills are pretty subpar, unless it comes to, like, sculptures and building things. Hell, even my sculpture skills are probably, gone down the toilet in recent years, but,
Doctor.
yeah, I'd be up for doing that. Hey, welcome to Stream Along with Pro, how are you doing? Do I like shiny Pokemon? I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I've always been more into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was also big into Bakugan for a while as well. Still have a couple of those toys, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was mainly my go-to. I will say Gardevoir is pretty breedable, though. Oh no. Okay, can't use the healing touch. Can I, This kid's gonna die. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna have to redo this again. We're gonna have to disable the healing touch cheat and yeah. Setting myself up for failure again.
Doctor.
Not saving for the Ayaha person. Alright, here we go. Give a random puppet girl a pair of red shoes and Liza P. What's that? Huh? What are you talking about, Ubu person? Oh, you're playing Overture again. Oh, okay. Can't feel my arm at all now. So it's pretty safe to say we're not going to be doing any of the, like, bonus missions after the main story. Oh, come on, again? I thought that was the third time already. Short-ass stream? Shut up. We're almost 3 hours into this. That is not short at all. Victor would have given us a stronger laser. Okay, here we go. Okay, why can I still not use that healing touch? What the fuck? Why is it not working again? Suture all of this stuff without it stopping. Why? Why is this not working? It's not letting me choose Healing Touch again. How much weaker can it get? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? You know what we're gonna do this time? We're going to add Infinite Laser to the list. And hopefully that'll help with those little spider bastards. And you know what else? We're gonna add Infinite Scalpel while we're at it.
Beep boop.
Okay, let's just let the child die, and we'll do this again. Can't concentrate, Derek. It's not letting me use Healing Touch for some stupid reason. Is the scalpel not working now? What the fuck? What the fuck, game? Christ alive! At least this'll work to my favor. Alright, Melting Scalpel, fine. I guess I can live without that, but Laser, that'll help out quite a bit. Now I know what Orochimaru must feel like. These goddamned arms. Well, at least one arm, anyway. Welcome to the stream, Lachey? Template-based model, huh? What are you talking about? The game is called The Trauma Center Under the Knife. game volume is too much. Your ears. Sorry about that. It's being picked up on the desktop. VTuber model? I don't know. I don't know if it's template-based. Where did I buy it? Twitter. I don't even feel bad about cheating in this game anymore. Like, this is taxing. This is exhausting. Template-based one, so not drawn from scratch and all that. About that, I think they drew it from scratch. Healing touch amazes me no matter how many times I see it. We've eradicated Savato. Please finish up, Dr. Styles. Thank Christ. Goddamn arm feels like it's gonna fall off. If I'm becoming V2 Rush to have my own model with my own concept. That is my own concept. It is my own model. I had it commissioned. It's finally over. Guilt has been destroyed once and for all. You did it, Doctor. I couldn't have done it without your help. Do you think it's over? We saved all 7 children, but there's one thing left to do. Oh? We have to uncover the truth behind guilt. Alright, I don't think there are any more operations, just have a ending to get through here. Which, that's gonna be great for my hand, now that it's over. The children are safe. Delphi has nothing left. It's over, Adam. Great job, Dr. Styles. Huh? Mission complete. I'd like you to return to the deck. What about Adam? We can take it from here, Doctor. Let the UN handle what's left of Delphi. We don't know what else they were researching. There could still be... What I'm about to tell you is strictly confidential. IDOF International was in fact run by Adam, leader of Delphi. He was born in Austria as Erich von Reitenu in 1897. Nobody's seen or heard of him in over a decade, and, well, do the math. If Reitenu were still alive, he'd be well over 100. What the hell? Exactly. I doubt he's still alive. The best you could hope for is some sort of journal. And we couldn't let you see top-secret information. This is an order. But if he's dead, how could any of this... What's that? Your medicine serves only to alienate men from the natural world. Only humanity would force others to live lives not their own. It's Adam. He's alive. That is impossible. I'm going, Dr. Miller. I have to see the truth for myself. Is man's hubris so great that he would violate life by prolonging it? The final stage of life is death. To deny that is foolishness. Your vast, undying civilizations will spill over into the sea, while the old and infirmed become a rot at society's core. You're insane. Father may have worked for you, but he never believed your lies. Man sought harmony with nature, but instead found everlasting life. As a parasite feeding off the Earth's resources, that is why mankind was blessed with disease. It is natural selection, nature passing judgment on man. You believe medical science will save mankind, but a surplus of humans will only destroy the world we depend on. Okay, Wesker Jr. I alone know the sole path to salvation. You're talking in circles. This has to stop, Adam. Creator's Chamber. You aren't even alive? Sins are born of my mortal flesh, and disperse into the world as guilt. There, they are altered. They prosper. In the end, they return to me. I can't even look at him. Thus, I have become the last man. I live outside this world, so as not to taint it. I alone have achieved harmony. I alone know balance. He can't be the one speaking. Where's that voice coming from? You're not alive. How much did I pay for the model? I don't remember. It was a couple of years ago. What were you hoping to accomplish? You're already dead. There is one final guilt, the one called bliss. Those who abandon selfish desires and follow the true way will be granted this final blessing, born within me. You just want to watch people die. What the? It's getting dark. Medicine exists because we won't accept suffering and disease. I am mankind's origin. A being who accepts fate without wanting that which is not mine. Don't you see the future you are leaving to your offspring? 10 billion humans fighting over a barren rock. What gives you the right to decide who lives? Can you not see it? I am dead, yet I still live. This is the true fate of mankind. You're wrong. As long as a person chooses to live, they can still bring others happiness. Damn it. Where did he... I can't see. Where'd he go? Dr. Stiles, Nurse Angie. This is Delta 5. The targets have been exposed to an airborne hallucinogen. I'm initiating an emergency recovery. Come on, Doctor. Stay with me. I have expressions and toggles. Please don't talk about the model anymore. I have a feeling I know where this is going. Hey, this is going in a direction where you're going to ask me to buy your commissions or something, isn't it? Well, that's not going to happen, and if it does go that direction, you are going to get banned. Like, I'm just putting that out there now. Because I've had this same conversation multiple times with other people. You're looking a lot better. The numbness should be gone soon. We're giving you a new medication, so don't forget to take it, okay? I won't forget. This was your last examination, so you'll get to go home tomorrow. Why don't you go and tell your brother? Okay. Bye, Nurse Angie. Thank you, Dr. Stiles. Bye-bye, Amy. She's shown a lot of improvement. Tyler must be relieved. Okay, that was the guy's name. Yeah, Tyler. Well, she was our last patient for today. You did good work today, Angie. That reminds me, didn't the chief say he wanted to speak with us? That's right, he did. We can forget. Or we can't forget. I wonder what he wants. What? But Sybil, you can't quit. Things have started to calm down, and I think it's time to move on. Oh, I bet this means you're getting married. I'm so jealous. What? No, stop jumping to conclusions. How can I put this? I think I want to be a regular doctor. Well, at least you got connections at Hope, right? Well, I'd have to ask Dr. Casal, and, maybe I'll do that. I'm back. Welcome back, Dr. Clarks. Where'd you go? Don't you ever pay attention? Today was a visitation day. Oh yeah, Blackwell, right. I'll let Victor come along to visit the professor today, but... well, it's not easy to have a conversation with two geniuses. I could barely keep up, let alone add to the discussion. It's too bad the world can't benefit from Professor Blackwell's brilliant mind anymore. Such a shame. Wait, did he... I don't remember this. Did he die, or... Government was nice enough to let us visit him at... oh, he's in prison. Okay. Couldn't they go all the way and give him amnesty or something? Even if they did, I doubt Blackwell would accept it. He's determined to spend the rest of his life in prison, atoning for his sins. I feel sorry for Angie. I do too, but she seems to be handling it well. The committee isn't happy about the British Navy withholding all that information they found on guilt. At this rate, it's going to end up locked away in a classified vault. Well, the Delphi have been apprehended, and Edoff Pharmaceuticals was placed on an international watch list. But we still don't know the truth behind the atom Derek saw. Excuse us. You wanted to speak with us, Dr. Hoffman? That's right. Thanks for coming. Please have a seat. Caduceus International held a conference today. They asked us for a favor. Some people in Brussels contracted a new disease, and Caduceus has asked that you operate on them. Is there another guilt? Fortunately, no. It looks to be a rare strain of a endemic disease. Remember, Caduceus is responsible for treating more than just guilt. Then why'd they ask for me? Everyone in the medical world has heard about Dr. Derek Stiles and his miraculous healing touch. They asked for you because you're an excellent doctor, and they'd like to research your abilities. They're researching me? That's a little, maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. You've impressed everyone, Derek. They want to learn from you. The life of a doctor isn't easy. You have to teach others, even though you're still learning yourself. Good luck in Brussels. I accept the mission. We've also received these letters. They were addressed to Caduceus, but I think they were meant for you. What are these envelopes from? Or where are these envelopes from? Why don't you read them and find out? Thank you, Doctor. Danke Arts. Merci Medicine. Such neat handwriting. Looks like they're recovering nicely. All 7 guilt subjects were treated and returned home. I hope they can move past all this and live normal lives. Zai Isheg. Gracias Medeco. Reading these letters really puts it all in perspective. Being a doctor isn't easy, but we can actually save someone's life. We just need to remember that when things get tough. I don't know Russian. Hell, I don't know any of the other stuff I was saying, but that, I really don't know what that says. No matter how painful something is, it can always be healed. As long as you stay alive. You showed me that, Doctor. Huh? There were 8 letters? The last one is from me. I'm looking forward to us spending more time together. Same here. Well, there we go. That's that game done and dusted. And, welcome to stream, Virgil. You tuned in just at the end credits. Oh my god. Yeah, I am going to need to ice this arm. I cannot feel a damn thing. I can't even tell if I'm cracking my knuckles properly or not, but, yeah. There we go with that. There's, Trauma Center Under the Knife completed. Maybe we'll see about doing some of the sequels down the line, but, for the time being, on Wednesday, we are going to be, starting up The Punisher. I finally decided on that, and, welcome to Stream Honey OTU. You tuned in, right at the credits as well. Yeah. Wednesday, we're going to be doing The Punisher. Friday, we are going to be continuing with Liza P. Saturday, we are going to be continuing with more Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster. And Sunday, we're going to be starting up Devil May Cry 1. Oh, also on Friday, we're going to be doing Resident Evil Revelations. So, yeah. There's that to look forward to. Don't think we're going to be doing any day streams on Saturday, because I'm going to be going to a steak fry with my family, but, yeah. Let's see about getting a raid message going on Twitch, since we got a couple of viewers here. Sanuki is live. We'll give her a visit. And, yeah, since we had quite a few different viewers tuning in, I'm just going to thank my OGs. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in and showing your support. And special thanks to Long Live Pro, Ubu Person, and Honey to you. Hopefully I'll see more of you guys down the line. With that being said, here endeth the stream. Now, let us get that raid going. And there we go.